Welcome back everyone to Magius Plays Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Last time, we took care of the shrine here, and got started on getting this shrine taken care of. Now last we left off, I was back in town getting some prep work done, and I went ahead and ran right up this way to the ice house. Because this is where we're going to need to be next. Now, unfortunately, it does need to be bright and hot in order to do this, which is, as you may have guessed, not good for ice.
Oh.
This is an ice house used for storing the ice brought down from the mountains. Seeing as we live in a desert, it's pretty important stuff to us, Gerudo. So I guard the ice house 24 hours a day. Actually, I see. Well, if Rosa wants ice, then you should bring her some. You're permitted to take some ice. You've taken the heat into account, right? If you move too slowly, the ice will surely melt. Rosa has no use for water. And that is very true. So, we are going to need to run right along here and get the ice to the other side of the ruins before it melts. Preferably sticking to the shade as much as possible, but that's not an easy thing to do. Of course, because you can't just run the water down the ruins. There has to be some challenge to it. There are going to be enemies all along the way that we have to keep an eye out for and avoid wherever possible. Even if you come through here and kill them all before you start, they respawn and you have to deal with them. So rather than fighting through everything along the way, just get to the get to where they store the ice and just run along. Fortunately, most of the enemies in this game are pretty bad at actually lining up a good shot, so they're not that hard to avoid. Just keep running and, well, don't ignore them, but don't go too far out of your way to, worry about it. Come on, dude. There. Now move along. Hey, over here, this way. Bring the ice over here. Now that bit of annoyance is out of the way. Hmm? Yeah? Well, whatever. I don't care who you are, as long as I get my ice. Looks like the ice is in good shape, Saxo. With this, I'll be able to make the ultimate noble pursuit. Sorry, but could you please let Poki know? Tell her that I have made the best one ever and I've got it waiting for her. Knowing her, she'll probably come running when she hears that there's an amazing drink with her name on it. Yep. Sure enough, that is our next destination. And that's also why I went with a bit of a costume change here. As I have better stuff that I can wear, but since I need to run through the desert again, I figured might as well pick up the new Vogue clothing that I got and use that to keep from getting overheated. I'll see you when we're back at the shrine. Now here we are, ready to wrap this up. I can't take it anymore. I'm going to rot here. Actually... Huh? Did you say best noble pursuit ever? I am gone. And indeed, there she goes. Quite a bit of running around to get into this one shrine here. But in the end, I think it's pretty well worth it. Thankfully, the designers accounted for all that running around you'd have to do. So you can just run up and get it taken care of. That gets us another diamond. Not quite enough for what I want to use it for, but that's not too big a deal. Now before we head on to other things, there's just one more shrine here that I really want to make sure is taken care of. And that's right here. Go ahead and mark that down. Now, this one isn't the most difficult one to take care of, but it is kind of time-consuming. What you want to do is head down here. Where these 7 statues are. Now, scattered around them are various orbs and symbols. What you have to do is make sure you put the orbs and the statues that have the matching symbol on them to get that taken care of. Now some of them have orbs hidden up high on them, but most of the orbs are down on the ground waiting for you. Are. Just barely made it there. Fortunately, I can easily make it back up again. Well, I guess that's not what I thought it was. Oh well. Maybe it's this one over here that I need. I guess I'm just misremembering this one. We'll see soon enough. Now you'll see, you may have noticed on some of the ones I was climbing up, that each of these statues has a particular symbol associated with it. This one, 2 parallel vertical lines. So what you need to do is find the orb with 2 parallel vertical lines and make sure it's in its place. That one is where it should be, so... Okay. That's what I was forgetting. So 2 vertical lines. That matches up there, so we make sure that goes in there. Two circles. A flame. That's 3. The chevron. Good enough. A stinger, I guess. The scroll. And now we need to go back up to get that last one. But might as well get some of these lined up right first. That's the scroll. Which one was that on? I think it was this one. Whoops. God, that was charging. Oh well.
Rivali's gale is now ready.
No, this isn't the one I wanted. That's the one I wanted. Now let's just drop this down with the rest. And start matching up the symbols. This one requires a single circle. So. And back up we climb. Again. And again. And again. So, this one needs the flame. Close enough. That one needs the 2 orbs. That's that one. That'll do. That one's already done. Already done. That needs the chevron. And that needs the claw. So, first things first. Flame. Two orbs. Chevron. And I put that in the wrong one. Because of course I did. And there you have it. A little bit time consuming, but not terribly bad. And again, because of how much work it took to get in here, and just walk right in and get a reward. Ooh, a flame sphere. Spirit. Oh. I don't really need a regular guardian sword right now. And now with those out of the way, we are ready to move onward. Yeah, there are still a number of shrines in here that we could get taken care of. But I'd say we're doing pretty well for the moment. And there's one here, and one somewhere out here. But we're in a pretty good setup to take on the end boss. But before we do that, I'm going to hunt down all of these memories and finish out with the last of the Great Fairies. Hopefully be able to upgrade all of the in-game armor that I'm going to be using. But that will wait until next time. Until then, Magius out.